Okay, I have the echo problem resolved. Let's go ahead and get started. Hi, everybody. My name is Kathy. The name of my channel is Attic Avenue, and we're going to take another journey down Attic Avenue this evening. I'm gonna wait for Jamie to get here, but I do have some vintage jewelry to go through. Let's see if she's going to be interested. I have a lot to go through, but I did go through some of it. So the bit I did go through, we'll go over, and hopefully that'll make things better than they were for her. Hi, Carmen. Welcome, welcome. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell icon so you get notified of all the new upcoming videos. Um, Hit the thumbs up so I get more credit from YouTube and they push me out there more in their algorithm for people to find me. It doesn't look like I have my, there we go. Register to bid. And to do that, you need to send your name if it's different than your real name, your address and zip code, and your email address to Kathy at atticavenue.com. Again, that's your real name, your YouTube name if it's different, your address and zip code, and your email address. Send all that information to Kathy at atticavenue.com. I have that information scrolling at the bottom of the screen so that it's a little easier for you to do. Um, Besides subscribing, you're going to need to do that, register to bid. You can do that just while you're bidding or before you're bidding. I only need it once. Once I get that email, I give you a blue wrench, and that way I know you've already registered and I don't have to bother you again about it. So I think that's everything. I ship from Wisconsin, hoping that makes it easier for the people on the East and West Coast to get better prices. And another way I get better prices is that I use Pirate Ship. They seem to have the best prices out there for shipping right now. And don't forget, it's the holiday season, so the prices might be a little higher than they normally are, but there's nothing I can do about that. Just letting you know in case you're questioning the cost. Anyway, I do the best I can. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. If I forgot something, please let me know. I will certainly try to address it the best I can. Okay, so let's show the item that I had in the picture. This is the garnet sterling silver. This is sterling silver. Um, Let me get it in the chat. Okay, so that's going to start out at $15 if anyone's interested. And I'm just doing that one first because it was in the preview picture. Let me go ahead and give you a better look. Oops, 1 minute. It is a heart shape, nice deep red garnet. Lab created, of course. Usually the glass faceted ones are. And it's got the gemstone cut. You can see it's faceted in the back. And it is stamped 925 right on the back of the bail. And I just got this one in today. So it's $15 if anyone's interested. Jamie, let me know when you're here. I'd like to start the vintage items that I went through some of them, not all of them, but I was thinking of you and I did go through some of them. Okay, I don't see any interest in this. We'll do a few more of these while we're waiting for Jamie. Okay. Alrighty then. Here's another heart sterling silver pendant, but this one is amethyst. How about we do a choice of $15? Let me do it that way, just in case. You got your amethyst. This is your garnet, and this is amethyst. Let's see if I can get you to see the color any better. I think it's amethyst. I might have put it in the wrong. It might be, yeah, it's amethyst. It's purple. You like vintage too? Well, we can get at it any minute then. Let me do a few of these first. I know Jamie's always asking for it, so I try to make her a little bit happy once in a while. But let's go ahead and do the vintage. She's got to be here too, right? I got it all laying in front of me. I want to move it anyway. Get it out of my way. Okay. Well, let's do some earrings first. I've got vintage earrings. This looks like handmade weaved or knitted earrings. We'll do all these together as a lot. Here's the matching pair. Here's the matching one. Looks like somebody made these. So we got that. And then we have this pair. With tiny beads in it. They're golden hoop with tiny beads in it. And then we have this pair. I have more, but I haven't sorted through any more yet. This is a gold hoop. So we got those three pair. I think that's all I got that match right now. So I guess it's better than none. We'll do those three. Oh, crochet. Okay. I was thinking knitted, but I'll do all three for $1 if you're interested. Remember, you can't get them for that on at Goodwill. No way. Oh, Carmen's in at $1. I was just going to put them away. Thank you. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Going once at $1, looking for 2. Going twice. Last call. Let me just check something. I don't know. For some reason, the font and style changed, and I'm not going to take the time to figure out how to get it back to the way it was. So we're going to leave it the way it is. I'll just have to remember to move these up further so you can see them. Okay, we're going to mark them sold. All right, I got a bag anyway. So thank you, Carmen. Let me write that down for you. Thank you very much. All right, let me get that down here. Okay, so we have Chu back. Chu, you need to register. You've been here several times and you haven't registered. So I just suggest you register if you want to stick around and buy anything. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do this one. Let's get Carmen out of there. And this one, I don't see any markings on it. And it is acrylic, but it's pretty. It has a spring ring closure. And it's got acrylic beads and gold tone spacer beads. Let me measure this for you. It is 18 inches. So we're going to do that for $1 if anyone's interested. $1. Ah, Jamie's here. Okay, so we got Jamie in. Carmen came in at 2. Let's go ahead and start the countdown unless Carmen wants to come back in at 3. Let's go ahead. Going once at $1, looking for 2. I mean, going once at $2, looking for 3. Okay, going twice. Jamie decided to be out. Last call. All right, let me write that down. Thank you, Carmen, again. All right, let me get that set aside. I have to get a bag. 1 minute. These are just the ones that I untangled so far, so hopefully you'll find some you like. And I see that's already happening. Thank you, thank you. All right. Thank you. Here's another one. It is just a silver tone. Oh, let's get Carmen out of there. I don't know how to change the font right now to make it the way it was. So it's got an extender on there. It's got a lobster claw closure. I didn't see any markings, but it's a silver tone, kind of a rope style chain. It's leather, I think. Let's see, I think, and it's a dangle. It might be sterling silver. I don't know. I don't. Let's see if it sticks to the magnet. I have a magnet here. 1 minute. There it is. Yeah, it sticks to the magnet, so it's not sterling silver by chance. So let's just take a look at it. $1 for this one as well. Okay. Okay. We got someone in for $1. Hi, Gail. Thank you for being here. 1 minute. I'm just trying to untangle a few items here so I can show them as well. Unbelievable how tangled these get sometimes. There we go. We got it. This one's broken. All right, let's start the. Oh, Marla, Maria, you're gonna have to. Hello, Maria, California thrifter. I know you quite well. You're in it too. You're gonna have to register. I have the information scrolling at the bottom of the screen for you to register. I'll count your bid, but I'll have to have your address and everything. It's nice to see you. I watch you quite often. Even if I'm only lurking, I do watch your show because I find it quite interesting. I like watching the items that you have available. So I'll watch for your email and I'll give you a minute for you to register. Kathy the Lurker. Yeah, I do watch her though. I don't usually buy much, if anything. I have purchased from her quite a while back, but I like to watch anyway. Okay, let's start the countdown. Going once. I don't use jot form. You have to use email. Sorry, Maria. I don't know how to get that jot form to work. I tried and I tried and I just gave up, and you have to send it through an email. I hope that's okay. Just send it. I have the information scrolling at the bottom of the screen. My email address is Kathy@atticavenue.com. And then just type in your name, your YouTube name, your address and zip code, and your email address. We're going twice. Maria, I'm sure you can send it. I'll just go ahead and honor your bid. If not, I'll just end up keeping the item. That's all. Uh, Last call. $1. Sold to Maria. Let me write that down. Don't forget to send the email, Maria. Oh, I thought it was $1. It's $2 actually. Okay. So thank you, Maria. Don't forget to send that email. Once I receive it, I'll give you the blue wrench. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do the jot form yet, or I would have had it by now. All right, let's do another vintage item. I'm not sure what kind of stone this is, but here's the back of it. Oh, we get Maria out of there. Here's the front of it. It looks to me like it's some kind of jasper. There's the back. It is vintage. It has a leather cord. And here's the lobster claw closure with metal cap ends, I guess. So there you go. $1 for this as well. Carmen's in at $1 already. Thank you, Carmen. Jamie came in at $1, but Carmen's already in before you, so you're going to have to come back in at 2 if you're still interested. Jamie's in at 2. Carmen came in at 3. Jamie came back in at 4. It is a leather cord. It's got like bead caps on the end. Lobster claw closure. Carmen decided she's out. Okay, so let's start the countdown. Going once at 4, looking for 5. I gotta move this back further so you can see it. There, that should work. Okay. Going twice. Last call. Oh, okay, Maria. I'll check in a second. Just as soon as I write this down, I promise I'll check. um, 1 minute. Okay, so I have this set aside for Jamie B. Let me check Marie. Check my email. Marie, did you use the right email address? I don't see it yet. Maybe I better check my junk mail, huh? Just in case. Yeah, I don't see it. Double check that you got the right email address. Sorry. I haven't got anything out there yet, Maria. So your bid's not going to count. Not yet. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3 of these shell necklaces. They're all different lengths. I'll tell you what the long. Oh, no, I won't. It went way back there. These are long. I'll get that out. There's 3 different shell necklaces here. You got one. Hi, Jen. Oh, I had a nice Thanksgiving. I went to De Pere to my brother's house. Had his kids were in his son's wife's place, so it was just my brother, his wife, and me and my other 2 brothers. So it was just the 5 of us, but it was nice. So we have 3 shell necklaces. I'll start all 3 of them out at $1. I got to go grab that ruler tape measure. I dropped it, and it went way back. Of course, I got to get something to drag it up front with. Okay, I got it. Ooh, I'm getting old. It's hard for me to do all this. Hopefully, I can get better soon. 3 shell necklaces for $1. They're vintage. Okay, so it looks like Marie's in for $1, right? On these, there's 3 of them. You get all 3 for $1. Okay, let's start the countdown. I hope that's right, Marie. If I'm wrong, let me know. Going once at $1 for you. This is vintage night. At least I'm starting out that way. Yep. Going twice. I haven't done that for a while, and I thought you guys might be interested. I know Jamie's been kind of asking, and I feel bad. I don't want to disregard her or anything. Okay, you're not in for that. Okay, no problem. You were in for something else then. So let's disregard the going once and twice. I'll delete them so they don't make any difference. Okay, these are still available, 3 for $1. I'm fixing something here. We'll go ahead and remove them in a minute because I don't see any interest. Okay, got it. All right, no interest in these. All right, let's move along. Let me get these set aside and out of the way, and let's do something else. Yeah, I went through some of my vintage items. Oh, let me double check. No, Maria, I did not get your email information. You're going to need to double check you got the right email. It's Kathy at atticavenue.com. I know sometimes that's hard to spell. I still have that set aside for you, though. I'll keep looking, keep trying. Okay, let's do something else here. This is acrylic, and it looks like oh, I think that's acrylic too, but it's got a screw barrel clasp, vintage screw barrel clasp. Hopefully you can see it all right. Okay, let me screw that back together. And let me measure it and see how long it is. This one's 19 inches drop, so I would say it's 38 inches. Nice purple color. Get rid of some of that light, see if okay, so this one's 38 inches long. Nice purple beads. The seed beads are glass. They're AB seed beads, but here you go. $1. This is the screw barrel clasp here. It is plastic, acrylic. Yeah, Maria, just take your time. Send it again. I did not receive it. Okay, let's move along. No one wants this one. Let's go ahead and try something else. Thank you, though, for being here and watching. Always great to have everybody here. Okay, here's a wooden one. It's got wooden disc beads, and it's also got some glass beads in here. Let's measure it before I get it out there. Oh, you wanted Noel for $1? Let me back up here. This one, we're going to go ahead and Noel's in at $1. Let's go ahead and write that down. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, thank you. Let me get that set aside. Thank you. Get a pretty little doll. Here's another one that's going to be for $1. And I was going to measure it, and I didn't get there yet, so hang in there. This one has a hook closure, and it graduates to a double strand. It is 30 inches long. The focal bead, here's the focal bead. That's interesting. I think this is too much right now. Here's the focal bead. And here's it graduates, to a triple strand, a little twisted there. It's all wood and glass. There's some glass pieces in there too. 30 inches long. $1. I'm not going to type it in again because they're all going to start out at $1. $1 if anyone's interested. Let's make it a choice of. Here's another one. It's a nice, I don't know if it's wooden or what, but here's another one. We'll make it a choice of. Let me check my email and see if Maria got anywhere yet. Maria, I got it. I got it. All right, let me take care of Maria first. Get her a blue wrench. Okay, Maria, you're all set. I got it. You should be able to see a blue wrench next time you type. Okay, these are available for your choice $1. This one's a 30-inch, mostly wood, some glass, a disc style chain. And then here's one that you can get for $1. I think it's stamped. Let me read and see what it says. There it is. I dropped that too. Okay, this is Avon. Here's the back of it. This is Avon according to the tag that's on there. Your choice, $1. There we go. I don't know if that's a shell, but this one's pretty much wood and glass. Okay, I'm not seeing any interest. So let's move along. Here's the Murano glass pendant with a leather cord. I don't know if that's leather or not, but it is Murano glass. It's $1. I'm not going to type it in again. Here's the back. Here's the. I turned it back on. I thought I turned it off. There we go. $1 Murano glass. Looks like a ocean wave or a cloud or something. Okay, we have Jamie in at $1. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Okay. Going once, looking for 2. Going twice. Last call. Alrighty then. Let's get this set aside for Jamie. Okay, if anybody wants me to switch to sterling silver, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to keep doing this until I at least get through the ones I went through already. It'll help to go through some of this. That'll be nice. Thank you, Jamie. Okay, these all are going to be $1, so hang in there. Here's this is pearl. It's got a lobster claw closure. And it is, let me measure it. I know it's faux pearl. It's not, I don't believe it's real. It's 10.5, so that's 21 inches. $1. I'm not going to type it in again. Does it look better on here, maybe? Gail, you're in at $1. Thank you. Going once at $1, looking for 2. Going twice. Last call. Thank you, Gail. minute. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. All right, let's try another one here. This one's another wooden one. I think I'll put this back. It's still $1. It's wooden and a nice ceramic stone in there. It's leather. Let's see how long it is. It's about, 1 second. I like to give you kind of a lot of information, but it's a good, without the pendant, it's a good 24, 25 inches long. And then the pendant is another 2 or 3 inches. It's a tie back, but it's really pretty. Nice wooden. $1. I'm not going to type it in again. Just $1. This is a nice stone piece on there, and then it's got gold spacer beads in there too. $1. Okay, no interest in this one. This is a nice stone piece. Here, look at this here is a nice barrel stone piece. All right, no interest in that one. That's okay. At least all the people I was thinking about are here. Here's one that Jamie might be interested in. This is made in Hong Kong. It is stamped Hong Kong on the hook there. I don't think you can see it, but it's got an extender. It is glass, or it might be both. I don't know, it might be acrylic. Not sure. Let me see how long it is. It's a double strand. And at the longest point, it's about 19 inches, maybe 20 inches. Made in Hong Kong, $1 starting bid. I don't know. I just thought maybe this was the type you were interested in. Yep. We got Jamie in at $1. Okay, let's start the countdown. Going once at $1. Going twice, looking for 2. Oops. Last call. All right, let me write that down. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, this one's on a rope too. It's a shell. Let me get Jamie out of there. This will be $1, so I'm not going to type it in. It's got a shell hook closure. You know, it looks like a shell button. And it's got the hook closure here like this. And then these are slidable, so you can spread it out if you want. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. $1 if anyone's interested. Now, again, I said you can slide these around a little bit to make it look nicer, but I'm just going to leave it kind of a dyed shell. $1. Okay, no interest in that. That's fine. That's okay. We'll keep going here. Okay, Gail wanted the prior necklace. I know it was $1. I just don't know. Was it this wooden one? Or the Avon one? Let me know if it was one of these. Was it one of these? Or was it this wooden one? Or the shell? It had to be one of these. This one or maybe the shell. This one? None of these? This one. The shell. Okay, you got it for $1. Kind of a pink shell. And that goes to, not this one, this one then. Was it this one? Okay. Was it this one? We have time, Gail. Don't worry about it. I just want to make sure I get the right one. Okay, so it's this one. All right, you got it. No. Oblong brown. What did I do with it? Okay, let's just do this. Try to lay them out again. Make sure we know what's going on. Okay. And let's call it 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gail, it was only a $1. You don't have to come in at 2. I just need to. Oh, number 2, this one. Oh, that's what it is. 2, this one, right? Finally. Okay, you got it. $1. I think I'll do the grid again. So we get, it might be easier for everybody. How about that? Gail, I got it down for you. All right. These are all $1 each. This has got a lobster claw closure. It is, without the pendant, it is 18 inches. It is a shell. So that'll be A. These are going to be $1. Starting bid is $1. Here's a nice braided leather. This one's got a huge lobster claw, or kind of a clamp lobster claw. It's a big one. It's almost hard to pull apart, so I'm not gonna. But it's got a tag that says made in the USA, handmade by something James. Lizzie James. This one's handmade by Lizzie James. That's B. An acrylic stretch bracelet. And this one, the leather is really worn out on it. I mean, it can still be worn, but it's a shell necklace as well. Your choice, $1. Jamie's in at $1. So let's start. Oh, Carmen's in at $2. We can start the countdown. Okay, we're going once at 2, looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. Which one or one would you like, Carmen? A and B. Okay. You got it. All right, 1 minute here. Okay, we got that set aside. Let's see if we got any more we can get out here. Okay, let's get these out of here. Now I don't know. They got these with a safety pin. So I think they're supposed to go together. So I'm going to leave them together. But there's actually two different necklaces here. One silver corded one, braided cord, and the other one kind of a ribbon one. So I'm going to put both of them as one, as A. Um, this is like popcorn or something. Clay beads, maybe, and it's got a ring on it. They're not acrylic, so they must be kind of a glass or not glass, but I can't think of the word. So that, and I'm going to throw this in with that. It's just an elastic band, and then here's a hair band. I'm going to throw that in with that. So that's B. Here is that together or is that broke? This is broke, I think, so we'll forget that. Here's an elastic, here's a bracelet. And then here's spring ring or circle ring clasp. It's not acrylic, I think it's a wooden necklace. We'll put that with the bracelet. And this is a wire. It's got nice stones in it. It's got a toggle clasp closure. It's got the wire. It's a little crooked. Just needs hanging, and all these stone beads. Your choice, $1. Jamie's in at $1. So let's start the countdown. Going once at $1. Looking for 2. Going twice. Last call. Okay, Jamie, you get your choice. What would you like? B. Okay, so you get the pearl hair piece, and you get the elastic hair piece, and you get this necklace. I think it's ceramic. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to throw this in with it. It's plastic. It's a little tiny bracelet. So I'll throw that in there too. All for $1. All right. Let's see. No interest in any of this, so we'll move along. Okay. That's pretty. Here's a stretch necklace. Let's see how long it is. "36 inches. It's on a stretch cord. It's just pearls and I'm going to put it down here because it seems to be sliding a little bit. And here's a I don't see any closure on this one either. And I think it's acrylic. Let's see, this is a long one. About 34 inches long. It's just a acrylic bead necklace. We'll put this down here so it doesn't slide. This was a brooch, but it's broken. There's no back on it, so I'll keep that. Here's an adjustable glass beaded bracelet. Looks like it's handmade. This has got an elephant hook on the front. Looks that's weird. It's a leather one. Ceramic beads with an elephant hook on the front. There's the back. Does it say something back there? No, that's just. And it's got a leather cord. Your choice, $1. We'll put this with the bracelet. It's Christmas earrings. Okay, we got Jamie in at $1. Let's start the countdown. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Which one or ones would you like, Jamie? B. Okay. Alrighty. The elephant one. You got it. All right. Anybody else? Okay, let's get these out of the way. I don't know how much more I got of the vintage. Let's see here. Here's a pearl bracelet. Here's a purple necklace. Graduated style. This looks like it could have been handmade. I'm not sure. It's an acrylic animal. What kind of animal is that? A little turtle on a resin. Looks like handmade. And here's a nice necklace. These are all still $1. This is gold tone hook. Let me just put it together here. If I can. I don't have real good lighting, so it takes me a while to do things. Oh, heck. Anyway, this is the necklace. Your choice, $1. Let's put these two together. This is a handmade beaded necklace with a hook closure or beaded bracelet, seed bead, and this is just a stretch. We got Jamie in at $1. Okay, let's start the countdown. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Which one or ones would you like, Jamie? So, Jamie, which ones would you like? Oh, B. Okay. B is this really pretty flower necklace. You got it. That's okay. No problem. I'm not the quickest on my feet here either. Okay, I don't. Oh, Carmen wants C. This is resin, it's not glass, just so you know. Okay, let me get that set aside. You got it. All right. Thank you, thank you. Let's move these aside. Here's a resin or acrylic necklace. Nice mint color. It is acrylic, probably about 18 inches, with a spring ring closure. Yeah, it's about 18 inches. And let's see, we've got more. It's just, here's a seed bead necklace. Looks like it's handmade with a button closure. Green, good shape. Probably about 18 inches. Here's a pearl necklace. Oh, I gotta fix it first. It's kind of broke, but I can fix it. It's acrylic. It's got little flowers on it. We'll throw this bracelet in with it. And then we have an adjustable leather cord. This is old. It's got little diamond red eyes in it. Looks like a devil. It's on an adjustable cord, leather cord. There's the front, and there's the back. So there you go, $1, your choice. Jamie's in at $1. So let's start the countdown. Going once at $1, looking for two. Going twice. Last call. Which one or ones would you like, Jamie? A and D. Okay, let's see what we got. A is the light mint green, and D is the devil himself. I don't know what that is, but he's got really nice red eyes too. So, all right, they're yours. 1 minute. I'm gonna write it down. Thank you, Jamie. I'm gonna fix that one. I thought someone might like this one. If Lisa were here, she'd probably like it. Hi, Jana. Okay. All right, let's move on. This is a big one. I'm going to do it by itself. I'm going to turn this over and do it on this side. Here's a big bib necklace. Big pearl bib necklace. It's got a lobster claw closure, triple ring or double ring gunmetal or black chain, and it's a big bib necklace. Get this big pearl bib necklace. This one I'm going to do for $2. And we got Gail in it too. Looking for 3. Here's the back, just giving you an idea how it looks. Maybe it's even the front. I don't know which is which. Okay, let's start the countdown. Going once at 2, looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. Thank you, Gail. You had a rough day, Jana? Or, yeah, Jana, I hope it wasn't too bad. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got a big bright yellow one here it's acrylic. Let's see how long it is. This one I'll do for $1. 24 inches long. It's got a spring ring closure. It's nice yellow with gold accents or gold spacers. $1. Got some long beads here. Nice accent. Okay, let's move along. Turn this over and we have a nice magnetic bracelet. 1 minute. Yeah, it's a nice magnetic bracelet with a slider focal bead. It looks like morganite. I'm just saying it's glass, I'm sure, rhinestone. These are going to be $1. A young little girl would love that. Okay, so that's A. Here's another stretch bracelet, little seashell. I think a young little girl would love that too. It's a stretch. $1. Here's a wooden necklace, really, really long. It's got white, it's kind of a light tan wood with white spacer beads, and there's no closure on it, and it's about 60 inches. At least I don't think, nope, no closure. 60 inches wooden bead with white spacer beads. $1. And this is a really nice one. It's got a hook closure. I think it's acrylic. It's just a wood acrylic beaded necklace, 18 inches. Your choice, $1. All right, we got Carmen in at $1. Let's start the countdown. Going once at $1. Looking for two. Going twice. Last call. Okay, she wants A. This is a pretty bracelet. Some young girl is going to love it. Nice magnetic closure. Okay, let me get that set aside. Thank you. Nobody interested in these. That's okay. We'll set them aside. Um, I think this is a faux pearl or acrylic. It's got a lobster claw closure, about 18 inches. So that'll be A. We have a nice, oh, there's some stones missing. Never mind. Can't sell that like that. Okay. Here's a stretch bracelet. With rhinestone accents all over. Even those tiny, tiny ones are, well, maybe that's just metal, pointed metal, but it does have rhinestone accents in there. So that's B. Oh, here's a nice one. It's got a screw barrel clasp. It's one of those vintage beach puka. That's what they call them, puka. Make sure the screw works. Yeah, it works. That's probably 18 inches. Yes, that garnet heart was 925 sterling silver. That's why it was $15. And I still have it if you're interested. I just dropped something. Hang on, I gotta pick it up. Yes, it was 925 sterling silver. And then we have another stretch bracelet. I'll show it next, you betcha. And while we're doing we'll put this in the middle as E if anybody's interested. It's acrylic, but it's another stretch bracelet. $1, your choice. Okay, I don't see any interest in these. I thought for sure someone might like this. This is pretty popular, worth more than $1, that's for sure. All right. Let me get those out for you. These are $15. I'll make it a choice of. This is the garnet. The chain would be extra. That's okay. We'll show them to you. Okay, so this is the garnet. And you want to see the others at 15? This is the amethyst. Let's just do these two and see. We got Carmen in at 15 or Jana in at 15, so we're going to go once at 15. Yes, this one here is the red one. Going twice. Last call. Okay, you're getting the red one. You got it. I don't know, my light is not real good here. So you're getting the red one. Let me write that down. I don't think we'll keep going on these unless someone's interested. Let me get this one set aside. Written down. All right, we got that one, Jana. Thank you, thank you. All righty, let's keep going here. See if we can find anything of interest for you. This just looks the shape of a freshwater pearl, but I don't think it's real. It feels like plastic. Real ones would at least feel like something, but it's there. It's a necklace. Here's a couple pendants if anyone's interested by Bead Landing. There's only 2 pieces on there. It's a bird and a blue glass. Yeah, it's glass. It's going to be just about it for the vintage for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's a pair of earrings. I got to get backs for them, but they are signed. I can't read it. Yeah, I can't. They are signed. I just can't read it. So there's C, a nice pair of earrings. I got to find backs for them. And here's a Christmas brooch. Just a metal one. There you go. That's going to be it for the vintage tonight. Let's start. I have a lot more. I just need to go through them, but I thought it was better to go through some than none. You know what I mean? I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, let me put all this away for now. We'll do it again when I get more time to go through it again. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We went through quite a bit. Okay, what do you want to see next? Do you want to see sail pendants or do you want to see sterling silver? Let me know. Before you let me know, I'm going to lay this out here and I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages of these pink. They're called, they're from Bead Landing. They're just charms. Charms. You got 3 of these big ones. And then they're all charms. You could make earrings. You could use them as charms. Anyway, I'll do all 7 of them for $1 if anyone's interested. One for the gold earrings. Let me find them again. I put them away already. Gold earrings. I don't remember what gold earrings I had. Oh, the bead look ones. Okay, they were C. Let me find them. Here they are. I can't find the other one. Gotta be here. There's some nice things in here yet. But I just gotta find that earring. 1 minute. There we go. I found it. They need backings. I believe you want you're talking about these. I gotta find some backings for it, but I should have some. You got them. Let me write that down. They're vintage. And that goes to Jana. Yeah, thank you, Jana. I'll find some backings for them too. I should have extra ones somewhere. I know I do. It's just finding them. No interest in these. Actually, I had 8 of them. How about this? I don't know who made this. I think it might be acrylic. I don't know, kind of hard to tell. This is $1 if anyone's interested. It's got a lobster claw closure. $1 if anyone's interested in this one. Here's another. This one's got a spring ring closure. It's pink. Your choice, $1. Okay. Not a problem. Well, I don't know. What we're gonna do the sale pendants then. Your choice. $4 if anyone's interested. Matted turquoise. Tiger eye. This looks like an agate. I don't have much more vintage. I'm not going to do, I've been doing vintage for over 2 hours now, and I didn't go through all of it. So I went through all that I'm going to go through tonight. Sorry about that. And this is, it looks like sodalite. Sorry, I hope you are okay with that. I'd have to do a lot of digging and sorting again, and I want to wait until I have more time. If you want to go over the video and see something that might still be available, you can always email me. Okay. Okay, I don't see any interest in these. Here's a tiger eye. Here's another turquoise. Here's a nice deep red coral. And I think this is fluorite. Your choice, $4. Okay. Prehnite or agate, I'm not sure which. Lapis lazuli. Purple amethyst. And a real nice, pretty tiger eye. All right, no interest. Looks like fruit jasper. Pink quartz. Sunstone. And a nice big tiger eye. $4. Okay. Amazonite. A matted turquoise. This is labradorite. And this is green jasper. Or some kind of jasper. $4, your choice. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Okay, I'm not seeing any interest. I might stay for about 10 more minutes, then I'm going to call it a night. I'm kind of tired. So here's a tiger eye. Sunstone. This might be a strawberry quartz. It's just a line in there from the stone itself. It's not a defect. And a green jasper, another green jasper. Alrighty then. I have some bracelets coming in, but they're not here yet. This looks like moss prehnite or maybe moss agate. Fruit jasper. Banded black onyx. And snowflake obsidian. Your choice, $4. Okay. Tiger eye. A nice round tiger eye. A nice deep red coral. Lapis lazuli. Rose quartz. Oh, Janet's in at 4. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 4, looking for 5. Going twice. Last call. Which one or ones would you like, Jana? B and C. Okay. Thank you. B is the red coral, and C is the lapis. You got it. Okay, see you, Carmen. Thank you for being here. I'm not going to be here too much longer anyway. All right, let's move on. We'll finish some of these up. I don't know what this is, but it's very pretty. Let me get Jana out of there. Red jasper, maybe? Really pretty. This is like a silver or black of obsidian. Here's a nice big one. Fruit jasper. And an amethyst. Your choice, $4. Awesome. See you Tuesday, Carmen. Glad you showed up. All right, let's do a couple more. Rose or pink quartz. Tiger eye. There's some nice stones. This is rainbow moonstone. And here's another silver obsidian, possibly. Your choice, $4. Alrighty. Howlite. This looks like either fluorite or amethyst. I think it's fluorite. Rose quartz. And Oahe blue opal. $4, your choice. Jan is in at C. I'm not even going to do a countdown. I'm just going to go ahead and mark it sold. C is the rose quartz. Okay. Thank you, Jana. D is the Oahe blue opal. Ooh, there's a little scratch on there I didn't notice right there, so you might not want it. I'll do it for $1 if you want D, because there's a little scratch on there. Okay, you pass. I understand. Let me set that aside. Okay. We'll do 1 or 2 more rounds. This looks like an agate, possibly fluorite. Another tiger eye. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just a brown jasper. I got to get Jana out of there. Sorry about that. This is a gray jasper. And here's a labradorite. Okay, no interest here. Amazonite. This looks like an agate. This looks like, it's not Amazonite. It looks like aquamarine. Not sure. And here's a lapis lazuli. Okay. This is labradorite. Black onyx. Some kind of jasper, really pretty. And another lapis lazuli. Okay, here's another tiger eye. Nice thick one. Really raised on there. Nice tiger eye. Green jasper. Lapis lazuli. And this looks like malachite or green onyx, but it's got like a little circle design in the center there. Really hard to see, but it's green. $4, your choice. We're going to do one more round and that's going to be it. I really thank you all for being here. Okay, last round. This is tiger eye. Rose quartz. Lapis lazuli. And this is some kind of jasper. Ocean jasper, maybe? Not sure. Last round, guys. I'm calling it a night. Do I have any opal related ones? I don't have them sorted. If I do, I don't know. I have white wild horse. A lot of people like. And this might be a dendritic opal if you're interested in that, or wild horse. Kind of digging to see if I can find anything. I think that's about it. Sunstone, but I don't see any more opal. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I don't think I have any more. You like the wild horse? Okay, you got that one. No opal. This is dendritic opal. Or wait, that might be another wild horse because it's got brown in it, but this is definitely wild horse. This is the one you want. Okay. I have another howlite. All right, we're going to call it a night. Let me get that set aside for you. This is the one you want. That's the one you're going to get. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm going to call it a night. I hope to see you all again on Tuesday. You're all a great audience. Thank you so much. And I'll be back on Tuesday. I'm here every Tuesday and every Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, Jana. You have a good evening as well. And good night, everybody. Take care.